Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we're talking about the Earn by Time hack on Doordash. Earn by Time is a mode on Doordash that allows you to earn for the amount of time you are on a delivery rather than just the order. Some people like it, others find it a waste. But people have been using a hack for Earn by Time that will allow them to earn even more money while boosting their acceptance rate, which can lead to some really bad things as well. So with that said, we're going to be talking about what the Earn by Time hack is, the risks and benefits of using such a hack, if it is actually worth it to use this hack, and everything in between. But before we do that, let's go over a quick disclaimer. The content of this video does not contain, is never intended to be, legal, business, financial, tax, or health advice of any kind. This video is for entertainment purposes only. It is advised that you conduct your own research, consult with qualified professionals before applying anything you find online. I also want to be clear that everything that we're going to be going over in this video is very market dependent, and what applies to me and my market may not apply to you. And if you don't know much about Earn by Time before seeing this video, I made a video about Earn by Time as well. I will leave it in the description. Feel free to check that out. But with that said, let's get started. The Earn by Time hack. So if you're in a market where you get a lot of DoorDash orders that go into very far off areas, like it's 20 minutes to get to the customer and 20 minutes back, and it costs you so much time in deadhead miles, return on time, and just your ability to get more orders in general, you might have considered this. Instead of confirming that the order is complete upon delivery, you turn off your location when you get there, make your way back to your normal area, then confirm the delivery is completed and get paid for the time you took to drive back. On the surface, this seems rather harmless because it's just like a couple bucks added onto the order, right? But it can add up quickly, so that's why you do it. After all, it is earned by time, right? Well, it could be really dangerous as well. There are some inherent risks to using this method as a whole, some specifically about the platform itself, and some are based on things that most drivers should be thinking about more often, at least in my opinion. Risk of deactivation. This method, in the eyes of DoorDash, is abusing the platform and a deactivatable offense at that. Nuggs used this method for a period of time, and while it was not a problem in a lot of cases, it took one mistake of leaving it on for too long, and bam, he was deactivated. Imagine building an entire platform based on doing DoorDash deliveries. Not DoorDash specifically, doing DoorDash deliveries, and losing it because you were using a hack like this. If you didn't hear about that story, I made a video talking all about that. We went over the video itself. I will leave that in the description. Feel free to check that out. Second, DoorDash has been cracking down across the board on people who have been abusing the platform like that. Customers using a refund method, customers who don't tip, merchants that ignore gig workers, and drivers who find hacky ways to increase their acceptance rate and earnings. You can argue that DoorDash deserves it to a certain degree, but wrongdoing is still wrongdoing. If I knew somebody who worked on a platform that I built that was pulling some shady crap like this, I'd deactivate them too. Opportunity cost. Earn by Time mode as a whole, not even just using this hack, can lead to some serious opportunity costs. The goal for most drivers should be to get quality orders from quality customers onto their app and off their app as quickly and efficiently as possible. Using this mode essentially says, I will take as many orders as possible from any customer regardless of the quality, and doing it quickly will almost be a punishment due to the nature of it. Why should I rush to get your food delivered in a timely fashion if my efficiency will be punished with less pay, bad ratings, contract violations from scammy customers, and potentially even get me deactivated? Whereas if I stick with Earn by Order, I can pick and choose which orders I want to take and which I do not. I could work quickly and make more money that way, because that's why I really came into the gig economy for, to paid for the work that I actually do effectively and quickly. If I wanted to be treated that way, I would have gotten a W-2 job. And if an order is taking too long and I get a better order on another app, I could just switch to that and make use of my time and energy properly. Too much dependence on DD. The type of thinking that leads to people finding ways to game the system income is a mindset that has too much dependence on DoorDash as a platform. It means that you are not properly diversified in your gig portfolio, if you even have a gig portfolio. If you're just one of those drivers who only do DoorDash and that's it, it's a problem. To make sure you are getting paid sufficiently as possible, no matter how much you try to game DoorDash, it is never going to be as effective as multi-apping and having an exit strategy. The gig economy is an income bridge to what would be a long-term goal. It's never the goal. Bad habits. When you focus on ways to game the system, you are building a horrible habit for yourself, at least in my opinion, that is built upon a mindset that never really serves gig workers in the long term. Gaming the system comes from a scarcity mindset and the dependence of a single source of income, like we just went over. I would challenge you to develop an abundance mindset on how to grow an income that is more scalable in the future. Hence why I constantly preach about having an exit strategy, diversifying your gig portfolio, developing your own gig as opposed to just simply depending on a single app or any app to provide you those kind of jobs. Because if you develop an abundance mindset and properly diversify, this thought isn't even going to you at the end of the day. You're looking for more opportunities to remove your dependence from DoorDash at all. Is it worth it? If you couldn't tell already, I don't really like this strategy as a whole. Obviously, I can't stop you, but if you understand the risks, it really is your choice, and it is up to you. But as I said, this is not by any means advice of any kind. If you want to F around, you're going to find out on your own. This is your gig journey. You do what you believe is right. Did I miss anything? Is there something else about the earn by time hack strategy that I have yet to cover in this video? Let me know in the comments. Let's make sure that anybody and everybody that needs to know anything and everything about this type of opportunity knows what they need to know, and they can make the most amount of money in the least amount of time in the safest possible way. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.